Hey guys, what is up? It is Castle Perfect here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle match, and this match is a little bit different because one, it's been a week since I've uploaded something else, and two, it's like one battle where I go completely full retard, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a bit. Now, taking a look at his team, I see that Armaldo is going to be the guy that set up the rocks. The live part is going to be the Taunter, Protect, being a bitch Pokemon. And the rest of his team is Rapidash, Flareon, Leafeon, and Victreebel, with the fourth of them do take profit of the Sun. So I'm basically thinking that this is a Sun team with a little bit of annoying Pokemon being Armaldo and Liepard. So I'm going to start off with my Torterra, obviously, because I want to set up the rocks just as much as he wants to set up the Stealth rocks on his own. And we basically do the same thing on the first turn. I'm actually going to go for the lead seed. I wasn't really thinking that he'd be able to rapid spin them away, so it was damn stupid on my part, because obviously whenever somebody starts off with an Armaldo to set up the Stealth rocks, it's to be expected that he's going to have the move a rapid spin as well. So now that he has rapid spin away my lead seed and Stealth rocks, which basically I wasted 2 turns on, he is going to proceed to go for the X Scissor, which does about a 65% damage or something like that, and my Earthquake did a 1/3 of his full health. So I am basically in a pinch right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up the Stealth rocks and then proceed to send out my Sangus afterwards to go for the close combat, obviously after the Protect, so I can activate my Poison boost and hit him even harder. Now, one thing I did not took in consideration is the fact that close combat is not super effective against Armaldo, therefore he's going to be able to live it and rapid spin the goddamn rocks away once again. So basically what's happening at this point in this match is the thing that I'm calling going full retard in a Wi-Fi battle. So as you can see, I go for the Protect. Like I told you guys, I'm going to activate my Poison boost ability to get the 50% boost attack, and that is going to be amazing. Now, of course, I lost my Torterra, so I'm not going to be able to have a wall, and I'm not going to be able to set up the rocks either. So I'm going to go for the close combat. I was so thinking that close combat was going to kill, but it doesn't do nearly as much as I was actually expecting. So this is really dramatic. So now that Sangus is actually in a pinch, I'm going to switch him out for actually Wheezing, because I know he's going to go for the X Scissor trying to finish me off. It's obvious. So that's not going to be super effective, and it doesn't do that much damage. I believe that the damage that he did is the same amount that I recovered from the leftovers, if not close to that. I'm pretty much sure that he's going to pull a switch into possibly his Flareon, because he might be predicting my Will-O-Wisp, and it is definitely the best move to pull off going for his Flareon, and he goes for the Flareon as I was expecting. So I go for the Sludge Bomb to see just how much damage that I could possibly take off that Flareon. I should have made a double switch at this point, because it would have been better to go out into, like, let's say Sangus once more, but I didn't really want to, risk the switch or him being over predicting and stuff like that, so I basically did the expected. So I go for another Sludge Bomb, and I do pull off the Poison, which is great, as he reveals that he has the Wish move, which goes hand in hand with the Protect move as well, so I can also expect that. He goes for the Lava Plume, as you can see, and pulls off a freaking Burn, just like I did pull off a Poison, because I went for the Sludge Bomb and he went for Lava Plume. So at this point, things are not going too well for me. So once more, guys, this is full retardness match, so do not expect me to do any epic shit in this game, because it is just absurdly bad. But still, I feel the need of uploading this video, one, because I promised the guy that I battled, and not only that, but I also want to show you guys that I'm not a perfect Pokemon trainer or a Wi-Fi battler or competitive battler whatsoever. I play for fun. I do not like become super professional and start off predicting stuff. It is just not my style. So this is one of those matches where my brains do not work and like I go full retard. So basically I am fast speeding this part of the video because it is just pretty much stally, and the only thing that happens here is him going for the Wish and Protect, which Protect stalling me because of the burn that he got on me, and also going for the Lava Plume each time. So the only thing that happened in the end is that I lose my Weezing, which is such a shame. And basically it is not looking too good at all, because I have 4 Pokemons left and he's got 6 of them, so, and this is really bad. So what's going to happen here, I'm going to send out my Zangoose simply because I know that a simple Facade can take out Flareon, because Flareon's defense stats are not as great as his special defense stats, so he will not be able to leave that. But of course, he pulls a Protect, which obviously tells me that he is stalling for turns, so that Poison does more damage each turn, of course, so he can get more damage on my Zangoose because of my own Poison, so it was a very good move on his part there. So now that he brings out his Armada to sponge the Facade, it is fine by me because he's going to die nonetheless, and my Zangoose is basically also going to die nonetheless on the upcoming turn, no matter what, because of the Poison. And now that I leave this turn, I know that he's going to bring out his Flareon or Leafeon, and this was another full retard move. I should have gone for the Facade, because for some reason I thought he'd go for a quick attack, but he does not go for that, so pretty much face palm there. That's why I went for the quick attack. I should have gone for the Facade or something like that to do even more damage, but now he puts up the Sun, and this is not looking too good as I lose my Zangoose, and I only have 3 Pokemon left. Because of the Stealth Rocks, now that I bring out my Charizard, I'm gonna lose 50% off its full HP, and I'm going to go for Air Slash, and that is going to be more than sufficient to take down his Leafeon. Now, I see that he only sent out his Leafeon because he wanted to set up the Sun, so basically his Leafeon was a death fodder from the very beginning. So right now he's going to send out his Flareon, which basically has the best special defense on his team, to sponge those Air Slash coming from my Charizard. Now, I'm pretty much forced to stay in here because if I switch out Stealth Rocks, is definitely going to nail me from behind, and he also reveals that he's got a Heal Bell move. So basically he's got Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, and Lava Plume. So this is one of those goddamn Stalling Burn Pokemons that, you know, they just crawl under your skin and they nearly make you go mental. Seriously, this game is sometimes pretty annoying when you have to face this kind of Pokemons. But anyways, the Sunlight fades, which is awesome, and he is still wasting turns because of the Protect and Wish combination, and all the things that I really was hoping at this point of the game was, why do I not get a simple flinch or a critical hit? Why do not I need hacks right now in order to defeat this Flareon, because, and also in order to win this game, because it's really not going to happen. This doesn't seem to be it just doesn't look like I'm going to win this anyway, in any way possible. It's just looking too bad. So he pulls this awesome switch into his Lieport, and you know, because of the Wish that he used before with his Flareon, he's gonna regain his full health once more, and he's gonna paralyze me with a Thunder Wave as I go for the Will-O-Wisp. So we both went for the status inducing move, which is fine by me in a way, but it's not really fine by me because, you know, right now I'm not going to be able to go for Air Slash and get those flinches because I tend to be faster, but now because I'm slower, it's really not going to work out. Now, having his Lieport also burn is awesome because it seems to be a physical attacker, and not only that, I do get like paralyzed on the turn that I was trying to go for the Flamethrower to possibly take down the Lieport, but it does not happen. I get fully paralyzed, and that sucks. So I go for another Air Slash on this turn simply because I'm, you know, practically think that he might go back to his Flareon, and that's exactly what happens. I do get paralyzed once more, and basically the whole game is against me at this point, and my brains are not quite working the way that I want them to. So now that I'm paralyzed and I'm slower than his Flareon, I am basically going to get pwned, even though I actually activate my my Pataya Berry to boost my special attack and even do more damage with the Air Slash. It's still not going to be enough because Flareon has an amazing special defense stats, and it's still not dying. And even though even if he's at a low amount of HP, he just goes for the Wish and Protect stall once more so he can regain his full health once more, or close to that. So I lose my Charizard, and I only have 2 Pokemons left, a Mach and Cacturne. So he still has 4 Pokemons left, and that sucks quite a lot. So I'm going to bring out my Sludge, and I'm going to go for the Curse. Somehow I'm faster than this Flareon, and I'm actually thinking, how come this thing is so slow? I don't understand, but it possibly has the nature that lowers the speed or something like that. But anyways, I actually make a very risky move here as he goes for the lava plume, and there was a high chance of him getting a burn the 2 times that he used lava plume, but I am really lucky and I did not get burned, so I go for the gunk shot, and this time finally I actually managed to take down his Flareon. So the game actually is 2 versus 3. He's got his Victory Bell left, Rapidash, and Liepard, which is paralyzed. So he's going to bring out his Rapidash out, and I only have one move that I can use at this point because I know that on the next turn he'll kill me. So I go for the Shadow Sneak to do as much damage as possibly can. Because of my ability Poison Touch, I do induce a poison status problem on that Rapidash, which still is not going to work that much, unfortunately. He goes for the Flame Charge to get a speed boost and also finish off my Mug. So I only have one Pokemon left, aka Cacturne. The Sunlight also fades, which is great, so that means his fire attacks are not going to be that powerful anymore. But it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter which fire attack he uses at this point, Cacturne is going to die. Now he does, and oh my god, he pulls a sensational move here, and it is so amazing because he predicted the Sucker Punch and goes for the Morning Sun. And that was like, oh my, I could have gone for the Sword Dance at this point and I could have pulled off a win. I mean, that was my golden chance. I could have Sucker Punched the living crap out of everything he had left, but I missed my chance. But I'm still able to actually pull off a crit on the Rapidash. So the game is 1 versus 2, and at the end I just gave up and did not went for the Sucker Punch, and that was pretty much it. He wins 2-0. It was a very... No, it was not the best game, I gotta say, but it is still one of those games where I actually show that I can play very bad too. And, well, it's okay, it's okay. I mean, everyone has their bad days, so... Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you want to be a partner, check down in the description and you'll find a link to a place where you can possibly become a YouTube partner. And, well, anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, comment, rate, and subscribe because it helps me out tremendously. And other than that, see you guys later.